Yeah.
Oh, you are dancing with me. I was gonna. Oh, na 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 na, Prince na na
There you
na
go.
na na.
There you go, my man.
They should do that.
Do what? No, no,
Just
no,
what I
no.
did. Na 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 na, Prince na 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 na. I think that'd
Sounds
be
like
very cool.
sounds like a European crowd, man.
Hey, nothing to do with anything we're going to talk about, but I was just looking on the bottom of my closet. I was taking some old blanket out, and this
Mhm.
was under it. Goldberg fanny pack.
Goldberg.
Look at this.
Goldberg fanny pack.
Goldberg.
I I imagine if Bill Apter sold half of his Apter's Alley on eBay, you could make a fortune.
Well, let's see what I get for this. I'm willing to give this up.
There you go, man.
Put it,
Nice.
put in your, put in your bids right here.
Yeah, let's
And
auction let's auction off this Goldberg fanny pack, man. Let's
that's it. Can,
first
can you do
bidding
it?
of $50.
Can you do an auction for us?
$50 Goldberg fanny pack.
You know what scared me?
What's that?
I understood what you said.
Oh, of course you did, because
Very
you're an
scary.
auction
Hey, Dr. Chris. It's great
fellow
to be
auctioneer.
back in the wrestle room here with you.
Indeed, indeed. The Wrestle Room was where we're live at right now. Of course, be sure to give us your comments and all thoughts pro wrestling on the screen, on the chat. Interact, share the link, share, share,
Yeah,
share, share, share.
yeah.
We are endeavoring in a new project right now with Wrestle Room expanding, and we're with fast pace
Very
getting
much so.
with getting new members, getting new subscribers to the Wrestle Room project that we're doing now. And
Yeah.
so this is our live flagship for now, unscripted. And so we would love your support, man. There's a lot of people said,
Well,
oh,
wait a minute. You said we're moving so fast. The show's over. Thank you all
yeah,
for
thank you very
coming in
much.
tonight.
Have a good
Right.
night. All right, Bill. What's going on, man? I titled this show. What would you rate the current road to WrestleMania, Bill?
I'm glad the promo, the discussion that John Cena, I will get to your question.
Hmm.
The, the confrontation between the well suited Cody Rhodes
Mm,
and the angry John Cena on Monday Night Raw.
yeah.
Once again, I'm going to say that I believe that as we get closer to WrestleMania, John Cena's true feelings are really coming out.
Okay.
He was so passionate in that confrontation on Monday Night Raw. To me, it crossed the line of it's something that he always wanted to say. And even him making fun of Cody's list just went a little bit over the level of where I thought it was going to go.
Well, in all
Cody,
fairness, Cody made for fun of his own list, though.
oh
That
no,
was
I know he has, but
no,
it,
he did it in the promo. John Cena didn't do that. Cody Rhodes did. He made fun of his own list.
well, Cena said it first.
No,
He
Cody.
said, "You're this, you're that," and
No,
that
Cody did.
list of yours.
Nope, Cody.
I beg
Cody.
to differ with you on
Oh,
that.
okay. I mean, well, we know the facts. The facts
That's
is
all right.
when Cody cut the promo, he said, "I know that you'll probably say something about this and this and this," and then Cody
I
mentioned
don't
this.
remember him before Cena started talking.
No, after.
Oh, after, yeah, but Cena had already mentioned it.
Nope, didn't happen. I'll bet
Um,
you. I'll bet you a Goldberg fanny pack
no,
that
can't do that. Can't do that. We already put it up for auction.
I'm true. Well, I bet you something else in that After's Alley that's
We'll find
that's
something.
correct. Yes,
Well,
indeed.
how
Yes.
about my green marker?
No, 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 no. Yeah, because John Cena was about to cut the promo. He was about to talk, and then as soon as he's about to say something, boom, boom, and then Cody Rhodes
Okay,
music.
well, whichever it
Cody
is,
Rhodes,
John
Cody
Cena.
Rhodes, Cody Rhodes comes out, and then he starts cutting his promo. He starts talking first, and then That's when he starts. That's when he starts talking about it.
Well, whatever the case is, um, whether I acquiesce or not, because I'm not sure, but I believe you.
Thank you.
Um, well, you're my idol, but you're not a piece of sh.
Mm.
The the language
He said
was
you are though. He said you are a piece of
no.
ass.
I'm telling you, you're not. I said you're
Oh,
my
you telling me I'm not?
yeah,
Oh,
you're my
gotcha.
hero, Doctor Chris, but
Oh,
you're
thank
not a
you,
piece of sh.
thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill.
Um, that's that's
I'm
all
home.
right. So a
Funny.
lot of the things that John Cena said and the way the camera was so perfectly set on their faces,
Mhm.
the passion of John Cena just went above a promo. Did you
Yeah,
feel that?
I mean, I've been saying this, man. John Cena is a pro. John Cena is amazing on the mic. He has been since for 20 years. I mean, like
Yeah, but I'm
he's
saying it doesn't seem like he was uh, scripting, like he was being true with everything he said.
I mean, I didn't really pick that up. I mean, I didn't pick that
I
up.
did.
I did pick up. I know you picked it up. I didn't pick it up because it still feels scripted to me. I mean, it
Yeah, we
feels.
look at it differently, so I
Yeah,
understand that.
I know that you asked me my opinion on it. So
Yeah, yeah.
basically, it feels to me that John Cena is still playing a character. I mean,
Hmm.
playing a gimmick. I mean, it feels like that. It doesn't feel
Yeah,
authentic. I mean, but John Cena's he's fantastic, man. I mean, he's fantastic on the
he
mic,
doesn't suck,
and no, he doesn't, man. He doesn't.
but they're all singing when he comes out. John Cena sucks.
That's
John
just the
Cena.
the cool thing to
Okay,
do.
all
Yeah.
right. As long as you say that.
I don't even think the people who chant John Cena sucks thinks that he sucks. So I
Yeah.
mean, like I just think is the cool thing. Like when they would say you suck when Kurt Angle's music came on.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
That
and
was fun.
what's that guy super tired of doing it,
That was
of them
fun.
doing that. You know, I wasn't a big fan of that, but yeah, I mean, you know, it feels it still felt like a shtick. You know what I mean? It's still to me, the promo. Yes, it did enhance. It was better than the past 2 weeks to
Oh
me as
yeah,
far as
definitely.
the back and forth between the two. It still doesn't make sense to me why Cody Rhodes don't just go and attempt to slaughter John Cena. I mean, John Cena pulled one of the most memorable heel turns of all time at
Yep.
Cody Rhodes' expense, and his retribution, his way to pay John Cena back is to cut a promo against them. I still don't
No,
understand.
no, there's not enough fire in Cody Rhodes.
I
He's
agree.
not. However, I loved it until the Cody cutter. When John
You don't
Cena
you don't
went
think John Cena
down
should have done
and
that?
when went down like a sack of rice, as they would say, and just
Yeah.
I could it made me feel if I was a wrestling fan watching this like it was real.
Mhm.
How is John Cena going to even get into the ring against Cody Rhodes if one Cody Cutter he's out totally unconscious?
Now I'm with you there. I think that one Cody Cutter should make someone unconscious because back in the old days, and you would know this, finishers were finishers. I mean,
Yep,
you
yep,
typically didn't kick out of finishers. They were
yeah,
finishers for a
yeah,
reason. The whole point of the match was to prevent someone from hitting the finisher.
hmm.
And when they hit the finisher, too late. I
It
mean,
was the end, right?
you tried your best to prevent someone from hitting the finisher. Boom, they hit the finisher. Now you're knocked out, right? Because the
Yep,
finisher was, you know, like a death blow, a coup de grace, so to speak.
yeah, yeah.
You
No
know,
one ever got out of the figure four,
that's correct. Or any other finisher. I mean, the daggone leg drop. You know, what I mean,
right?
like that's how much it was a big deal. But the problem with what we see now with pro wrestling, man, people just don't. It's insatiable. It's always wanting more and more. It's the dopamine, you know, kick that is insatiable, and people can't get enough. It's a it's a spot on the mat, and then that becomes a spot on the second rope, then that becomes a spot on the third rope, then that becomes a spot on the ladder. Like it's
Oh yeah,
just
yeah. No, I get that, but
never it's just never ending insatiability for these spots. And the same thing goes with finishers. It's like one finisher should lay somebody out, but because people are kicking out of 2 and 3 and even 4 finishers, it
yeah.
makes the one finisher makes no sense for John Cena to be knowing good and well, Bill, that he's going to kick out of probably at least 2 Cody cutters at a WrestleMania.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? Give me one sec. You're right
No
back.
problem. No problem.
One sec.
Got a brief. We've got a brief.
I need a
Listen.
I need a tick crack here.
There you go. There you go. Very nice. It's very Americanized Cena gear right there. You
Yes.
can't see me.
Hang on a minute. Little dry mouth.
A tic tac break. Yeah. Yeah. So here's my.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. You're good. You're
No,
good. Yeah.
so the whole thing to me was very believable as a fan watching it, but that finisher, Cena came down, so it looked kind of clumsy-ish to me. It just didn't. I don't know. It didn't flow.
I don't think it was necessary. I don't think it was necessary for the build. You're already building heat. Now, here's the thing: Cena isn't scheduled for another appearance until WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
So it's making me wonder what the equation that they usually do. The one who's going to lose the match gets the heat before the match at the episode before the match. So based on the equation that they've been doing for years, it looks like Cena is going to get the win because Cody was the one who got the spot, who got the comeuppance, so to speak, at the end of that segment. So, yikes! It's making me think that Cena's going.
I've heard in the wind that Cena The Rock is going to make an appearance, and Cena is going to turn against The Rock. This is what I'm hearing now. And he's going to go back to being a babyface, that this whole thing is a ploy. What do you think?
Oh my gosh. When
You're
did
right.
you
It's a whole new road, right?
what when did you hear that from? A fart? Someone breaking wind?
Yes, actually it was a gas attack.
That makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever.
Well, John Cena said in Variety, the newspaper, yesterday or today, that there's going to be several more changes in the road, so to say, before they get to WrestleMania. So something's going on, that it's not just the two of them. The Rock is off making a movie in Europe. However, I don't think he would miss WrestleMania, even if it's just a quick appearance, not in the ring, something.
Yeah, stuff like that, Bill, man, is the reason why I think it causes a drift. It causes a further rift between the casual fans and the hardcore fans, man. Stuff like that just
we don't know where they're going, right?
It doesn't make any sense to me, man. It doesn't. Like, here's the thing, Bill. The Rock just cut a promo for UFL. Like the UFL games were this past week.
He owns that, right?
So yeah, so he cut a promo on a UFL season, but he didn't via video and posted it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not cutting a video. He's not cutting a video promo about anything WWE. And last year during this time, he was cutting video promos all the time via Instagram.
Correct. But we don't know. He still may be doing it. We don't know.
Yeah, but he hasn't though. Like we're we're 3 weeks out. 2.5 weeks out for WrestleMania. 3 weeks out, and so being a little less than 3 weeks out for WrestleMania, if you do a year to year, like the whole Rock involvement, even when he wasn't there every week, it was still quite a bit. And if John Cena turns on The Rock, or becomes
Turns against.
babyface
I
again.
always say against. I never say turns on.
And he okay, so turns against, turns
Yeah.
on, whatever
Well,
that
if you
is.
say turns on the other guy, people are going to think he's
I
different.
I doubt that
Okay, go ahead.
with the vernacular here. But regardless of what happens, if John Cena turns against The Rock, why? Why did he turn
Don't
on
know. I don't
Cody
know the
if he's
mentality
going to
yet
turn
behind
against
this.
The Rock at WrestleMania? And basically, it wouldn't make sense because John Cena, he could have just stayed babyface
Oh, absolutely,
the
absolutely.
whole
Well,
time.
he did say in this article that again, there's more turns to come, and when they were talking about this whole thing with
But is
him
he saying
being a
like
bad,
babyface heel turns though?
don't know, don't know. It's just they're trying to make it interesting. But
I doubt.
your original question was, how do I think the promo toward WrestleMania is going at this point?
I said, how would you rate the current road to WrestleMania altogether? 1 to 10.
See, in the back of my mind, I'm going, it doesn't matter because they're going to sell out anyway. Doesn't matter what's going
Mm,
on.
See, that mindset again isn't for casual fans though.
No, I know. I would give it probably a 6,
Okay.
maybe a 6. What about you? 6 out
Mm,
of 10, by the way.
yeah, yeah. Oof. Bill,
Tough, huh? You much lower number, huh?
I want to say probably because I'm trying to actually give it a highest possible number because I'm trying to think of like uh actually good builds
Yeah, but they're
and
really other than Cody and John Cena, they're not really building any. I mean, to have Cody seen as a main event of night 2, that's fine. But
yeah,
night
agree.
1, the
The
three
triple threat.
man,
Yeah,
it
again.
doesn't strike me as that should be the main event. Shouldn't they
Agree.
have put one of the ladies' matches in as the closing match, maybe of the first night? But then,
Depend.
like
I would say
Tiffany and
no.
Charlotte could have
Oh,
done that. I think.
no,
You don't think so?
their build's been horrible. Yeah, so I don't, I don't think I agree with you that the triple threat it doesn't make sense to me that triple threat's the main event. Like there's something that you just kind of threw together because you have
Yeah.
three top names that doesn't have really a prominent spot, so you just kind of throw them together. It still doesn't make sense of why CM Punk's in it. Seth Rollins is upset that Roman Reigns aligned with CM Punk
Hmm.
at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
That's the story that we're having right now. Again, if there were stakes with this match, like if the winner of the triple threat for night 1 was able to go against the world champion
That
for
would
night
make sense.
2, I'd be totally fine with that because what you could do is you could have Jay Gunther be for night 1 for the title. That can semi main.
Semi main. I don't think
The
it has enough juice, even
agreed.
after the bloodbath.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
agree.
think
I
it
agree.
has enough juice to be the main
Yeah,
event.
I think it should semi main.
Hmm.
I think it should be the second last. I do. If the main is the triple threat, I'm fine with that. If that's a number 1 contenders match. And so, say for instance, what would be interesting is if Roman Reigns wins that match, Jey Uso wins against Gunther.
Hmm.
And so now you have the big moment from Jey Uso. He's world champion. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso having that match what makes sense from a bloodline perspective.
Hmm.
They're not at odds anymore. But if that did open up, or that if that was a semi-main for night 2, what you could do, since now you have Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso semi-main, you can then have CM Punk cash in the favor and uh, uh, Paul Heyman aligns with CM Punk,
That's where I
CM
was
Punk is
going
the
with this.
champion. CM Punk is now the champion going outside of that weekend. He's a heel. That sets up a really cool summer feud leading into SummerSlam
But
between Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
here's my thought. Maybe the favor will be revealed in the next week or two, where the favor is that instead of coming out to the ring with Roman Reigns, CM Punk gets the wise man and for him, not for Roman Reigns. Make any sense to you? Maybe
Why
that's the
would,
favor.
why would that be a favor, though?
Don't know. I'm just saying maybe he wants Paul aligned with him for the future and not Roman Reigns. That
Yeah,
could be
I
the
don't think
favor.
that has enough punch to it as far as like you're
Okay.
saving all this. Like the thing is, WWE has been notorious for a lack of delivery, with a lack of payoffs, with some, tease suspenses.
Correct.
And if you're doing this favor thing as a result, I mean, this is 5 months in the making. You know, what I mean, like summer Survivor Series was November. I mean, we're approaching, a few weeks will be 5 months in the making. So you have a 5 month thing that they're trying to go back to. CM Punk gets this favor because of aligning with the bloodline. A
Well, what do you
five
think
month
what do you think
payoff
the favor what
of
do you think the favor
a,
is?
a 5 month payoff of the favor is just simply CM Punk winning Paul. I mean, that would
Maybe.
be a
See, that
major
would have been a
plus.
good stipulation somehow in a winner gets Paul Paul Heyman thing. What do you think the favor is? Which is
I, mean,
great that we're
I
talking
said
about
it. I
this.
mean, I said it. I think it somehow is going to be an alignment with Punk and Paul Heyman, but from a standpoint of having him win the world championship, because you have to, if you're setting this favor up to be a big deal, it would be a total buzzkill if the favor is just simply CM Punk is coming out with. I mean, Paul
Hmm.
Heyman with
Hmm.
CM Punk. It'd be a buzzkill
But
based
it
on.
could be, buzzkill, but it could be that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a favor though. I wouldn't
Okay.
say that that's a favor. You know what I mean? Like, because essentially he came out with the bloodline. He came out with the Survivor Series team.
Yep.
So
Yep.
technically he already came out with Paul Heyman because
Correct.
he was part of
Correct.
the Survivor Series winning team, and Paul Heyman was the manager of that team. So
Correct.
favor done. He already came out. He already did that part. You got to make it interesting. You got to make it suspenseful. I do think what you could do is have the triple threat match be a stake. The winner goes, for the world championship for the next night. Have Jey Uso win uh, against
Well, they're not
Gunther.
going to do that, obviously. It's already.
Well, I mean, like there is not set in. I mean, we don't even have like the Intercontinental Championship matches and set in stone yet. That hasn't been
Yeah.
confirmed
But
yet.
you could go Punk and John Cena if Cena takes the belt.
Why would you do that?
Why not? If Cena wins the belt, they put Punk against Cena.
Mm,
No,
uh, lay it out for me.
Punk and Cody is something the fans still want to see. They never got that in AEW. I think that the lay of the land right now is they're only really concentrating on the Cody match and making people wonder what is the favor. In the meantime, they have this entire undercard that people aren't buzzing about at this
Yeah.
point. Is there something on the undercard that I'm missing that you would think would be that billboard match that everybody wants to see?
Not a billboard match, that's for sure. I do think if you do a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, a multi-man ladder match, that could work. I would put
Mhm.
in So it looks like right now they're getting probably just be a triple threat, but I think it should be more people though. You've got Penta, Finn Balor, and Braun Breaker right now that's
Yeah,
involved in
yeah.
the Intercontinental Championship match. But all these triple threats, man, it's like
But there's no oomph to it.
yeah, I agree
It's
with you.
just
I
it's
agree
just
with
not
you.
there.
I agree with you. There's no umph to this the whole undercard, man. It's just, I mean, Drew and Priest is, it's intense,
But it
but at the
hasn't
same time,
that if that
it's
hasn't made it with me
still no
since
stakes, still
no.
no nothing. There's still nothing to carry this outside of WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean Drew and Damian Priest it's a match. There's
Yeah,
nothing there's nothing majestic about it.
agreed. Agreed.
Not
There's
at
no
all.
stakes. Where's the stakes, man? That's my thing. It's like give me a reason. I'm not a hardcore wrestling fan, as you know.
I know that.
Like, pull me in. Give me a reason to watch tomorrow. Like that's my thing. That's my
Well,
logic
that's
when
the
it comes
business
to
though. Give me a
it,
reason to
as
watch.
it should be. Yes. I mean, like,
Okay, so wait,
give me a reason to watch tomorrow.
did Gunther bloodying up Jimmy Uso give you a reason to want to see Jay now against Gunther? Do you have more need or want to see that match?
No, but I do think it was a good segment though.
Yeah, it was a very good segment. It
I like
brought me back to the Crockett days. You know, you'd see a
it.
match like that
Yeah.
periodically,
Yeah.
and they
That's
haven't used blood in a
color.
long
Yeah.
time, even on Netflix.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know what I was wondering about Netflix with WWE on there, which by the way they today I think they made their debut in India, which is
Mm-hmm.
where our major company is
Yes, indeed.
there, and I think Mr. Raju was with some of the WWE guys today.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, uh, and I should know this, and I don't. Does that company have a rating system like PG, etc. G? I don't know if they have that
Yeah, they
on
do.
Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So with a PG, blood is workable.
Yeah, they have more loose reins, looseness to. The only thing is they want to keep it TV PG. They'll have some TV 14 moments,
Yeah,
but if you think about it from a business standpoint, you want to stay TV. You want to stay PG because of ads,
sure.
because
And
of
because of the stockholders.
ad revenue and
Right,
stuff
right.
like that.
Yeah, I
Like,
was very shocked at that when I
yeah.
saw the red on
I mean,
Uso's forehead.
Bill,
I was like, wow,
Bill,
wow.
you're saying you're using the vulgar word for phallus on television now during Raw just for
Yeah,
a quick knee jerk reaction.
yeah.
So I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, there you go, there you go. I'm like, it's one of those things that a little bit too gimmicky for me, but
The
I
blood.
do. No, the promos and the kind of shock
Oh, I
TV.
thought you were talking about the blood thing because when I saw
The the
Uso cut open,
the blood gimmick, that's old school, man.
yeah, but
I'm
there are
a,
a lot of young fans that watched wrestling on USA that never saw that.
and there was young fans watching back in
Yeah,
1983 and four
yeah.
and five when there was a
But
lot of
then,
color
but
too.
blood was pretty regular, not on WWE, but
Right,
like in
and NWA.
WCW, et cetera, and
Mhm.
ECW, of course.
Yeah, of course. Well, that was just a bloodthirsty crowd anyway.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
they're expecting that. All right, Bill Apter, let them know where to find you, my brother.
Well, of course, at X at After One Wrestling,
Yeah,
I'll be WrestleMania Friday, Saturday, Sunday, WrestleCon I'll be at the Westgate Hotel. So
nice.
come up, make sure you say hello. Um, yeah, looking forward to being in a town that will be 95% wrestling people.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be,
And the big word is strip.
there you go.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
biggest
strip.
strip.
in Las Vegas.
Vegas trip. Yeah.
It is.
Hope you have a lot of fun, Bill Apter.
Well, I'll see you next week before.
Oh, absolutely. We got a couple weeks left together before WrestleMania. Meanwhile, Vince Russo and I will be covering the post shows for both nights. And
so that's great.
That's
great. He doesn't want to leave me. He wants me to see him.
I see him. Come over to Pancakes and Power Slams. It's going to be a really interesting class for today. So it's going to be interesting. There were some comments that I've received on my live stream and messages of people not really liking how the crowds during the European tour were treating Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They were getting booed, although they were being baby faces. And so, not that I'm implying this, but I do want to break this down and talk about.
Now, wait a minute. They went crazy over Io Sky, and they were booing Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley was off her game a bit last night because I don't think she thought she was going to get that reaction, but I don't know why they went bananas over Io Sky. She's great, but I've never seen a crowd react to her like that.
They were booing Rio a bit, but they were booing Bianca Belair quite a bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. And so I'm going to talk about the psychology of racism. Ooh, it's going to be really interesting. So be sure to catch me over at Pancakes and Power Slams.
Yeah, that'd be good. My daughter is doing a 5K. Oh, not that kind of racism.
Not that kind of racism.
Not that kind. Okay.
All right, this guy right here is Bill Apter. I'm Dr. Chris. This is the Unscripted Show. Have a good night, everybody.
In Wrestle Room. See you at the
indeed.
matches.
So long.